So up next, this will be our mini rock. 12 laps. Ryan Rackley in the 30 on the pole. Dylan Gennaro on the outside in the 18. Row 2, Kentucky driver Sam Paley in the 26. Humberto Peretta in the 495. Row 3, Landon Kelly in the 00. And Zachary Hollinshead in the 456. We are underway. Trouble early. Couple of drivers on the back end of the field coming off very slow. Landon Kelly and Dylan Gennaro. So they don't get off the start they needed. They'll get them rolling. Again, Dylan backpedaled. He started outside of row number 1, so something happened there early on for those two drivers. So they're working on lap number 1, your mini rock. Working through the tail end of our pre-finals. This is your mini rock. And 3-cart battle. We will see an exchange for the lead now as your leader will drop back 2 spots coming to the line. It'll be the 30 of Ryan Rackley. The 495 will drop to the back again. That's Humberto Peretta. Early race leader Peretta dropping back several positions. You had very competitive closing, very close in times, very competitive. They'll work through the sweeper turn. So early on here in your mini rock. Down a long straightaway they come. Got a good nose-to-tail battle led by Ryan Rackley. Sam Paley, the Kentucky driver, didn't get a lot of seat time here yesterday, making his first start with the FKCS here in Jacksonville. Was very strong on Saturday. And points leader Dylan Gennaro right now being scored in the 5th spot, 2.7 seconds behind your leader. And Sam Paley, the Kentucky driver, yesterday dominated in the qualifying, was very strong in the pre-final on rain tires. And right now he's doing battle into that 3rd spot. Things are heating up right now as they come into turn number 1. Led by Ryan Rackley. He's in tow, staying in behind him is the 26 of Paley. So now going to make a threat for the lead as they come off of turn number 2. Paley staying into that 2nd spot as they'll head into turn number 5. Ryan going to protect that lane as they come into that sweeper turn. Ryan Rackley, lap number 3, just completed with a 38.200. That's overall quick time. Now how about Paley? 38.201. So they are really close as they come into that Monza turn. Off the Monza turn, they come a little bit of a separation. So Rackley under the gun again. Look at that. He gets right on the bumper, kind of pushing Rackley through turn number 1. Paley working that wheel off turn number 2. Did get a little bit loose off the exit. You see him really sawing the wheel. He'll watch Rackley come into turn number 6 with about a cart length and a half lead through the sweeper turn. So Ryan Rackley hitting his marks, keeping it going. Forward now as he'll head into the Monza turn. And really neat high bank Monza turn. Really get some speed up as they come off that Monza turn. Rackley still holding on to about a 2.5, 3-cart length lead. We'll see if Sam can build up that speed. Not going to get that luck this time. Now he starts getting closer as he gets right on the bumper again. Getting a good feel of the track. I believe this is his first time out here in Jacksonville. And really dialed it in as he works down that straightaway. So 5 laps in the books. Got a good one going on for that top position as they'll work through the sweeper turn. Rackley still about a cart length ahead of your 2nd place driver, Sam Paley out of Kentucky. Ryan Rackley, the Georgia driver, as they'll come off the Monza turn. We'll see again if Sam will build it up this time. I got to believe he's trying to just get himself paced and try to get that run on your leader. He stays right on the bumper. Again, Ryan Rackley in a turn number 1. They'll separate just slightly. And again, another good run on the entry to turn number 2. So Rackley will lead the field into turn number 6. They'll head through that sweeper turn. Pretty much a duplicate of the last lap as Rackley will head into the Monza turn with about a cart length advantage. Coming in now, that'll be the 495. Zachary Hollinshead done fair for the pre-final. So here comes your leader, Ryan Rackley. Correct, that'll be Humberto Peretta in the 495. That'll be Humberto Peretta in the 495, retires that cart. But Rackley still sitting as your leader. 7 laps in. As I talked about their quick time, Ryan Rackley, lap number 3, 38.200. Sam Paley, 38.201. He couldn't get any closer than that as they'll head off to Monza turn. Paley just staying right there. Look at it. He gets right on the bumper, separates, then gets right back on the throttle and closes that gap in an entry to turn number 2. So your leader into that sweeper turn. And Sam Paley making his first start here with the Florida Karting Championship Series. I believe this is his first visit here in Jacksonville. And again, as they come down to that final lap or so, will he try to make the move then? Again, he gets a good run. You see the gap midway. Then as he approaches turn 1, he gets right on the bumper there of Rackley, backs off, then gets a good run on the entry to turn number 2. If he can keep it going, I got to believe he's going to be able to take a shot at Ryan Rackley. Rackley with some racing time here in Jacksonville, knows the track, knows what he's got on the heels of him as they work through the sweeper turn. It really is. It's been the last 2 or 3 laps as you watch Sam Paley coming off the Monza turn. They separate about 2 or 3 kart lengths midway down the straightaway, and then Sam really turns it up on the entry to turn number 1, gets on the bumper of Ryan Rackley. And again, about the same thing. There it is. Right on the entry, gets on the bumper, backs off, then gets on the gas again. Very talented driver, Sam Paley out of Kentucky. He'll pick up 2 to go as your leader, Ryan Rackley, into turn number 5. Yeah, and Rackley holding on to the lead right behind him. Sam Paley going to run the tire tracks of your leader. Rackley out of Georgia, Sam Paley out of the Kentucky area. Making their way into the Monza turn again. There's that separation. Sam's going to have to start getting things to heat up now as they come down that straightaway. So Lewis is going to show him white flag this time by. Ryan Rackley on that Tony kart going to take the field into turn number 6. And Sam Paley will see if he's going to make the move. He's been very strong on the entry to turn number 1. He's going to have to get out of line as they work through that sweeper turn. Still about 2 kart lengths as they make their way now into the Monza turn. They'll make their way off the Monza turn. There's that gap, about 2 kart lengths. We'll see if Sam's going to have to make a move. Time's running out. Final lap. Here they come. Wow, there's a big gap this time. Sam did not get the run on the money lap. Oh, Rackley slips up a little bit higher. Paley going to make a run at it, but Ryan Rackley will hang on as he'll score the win in your mini rock. Boy, Ryan Rackley, a different scenario coming into turn number 1 because the last 6 or 7 laps, Sam Paley kept the heat on him on the entry. This time, going into turn number 1, Ryan Rackley had about a kart length and a half advantage and then slipped up coming off of turn number 1, making it close. And Sam was unable to get enough mustard out of that machine to get around your leader. And they'll run him down as Rackley your winner, Paley second, Dylan Gennaro third, Hollinshead, Landon Kelly, and Humberto Peretta.